We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and... And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Flushed out right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at it. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Play action now. Prescott. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
From the 36, Prescott, and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Off the play fake, Prescott. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Prescott to throw it. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tyree Gillespie, the one to get him down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Prescott down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott. That's caught by Gabriel.
Can you give me this freaking safety on that?
Down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Where is the logic?
17 yards that time as that'll move the chain.
Hands, Madden. Are we moving too fast for you? Fuck out of here.
Prescott on first down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it
Dude
in.
is throwing off his
This will
back
leave him a
foot.
yard
This
short.
is insane.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
On second down, a run with Breida. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now a give to Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After once. On EA Sports. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Yo.
What's up?
What's good?
I'm in the 2nd quarter and haven't had the ball yet.
Who you playing?
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
I was watching Terry beat up on
They run.
beat the hell out of the Texans.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play.
He's been running the ball.
3rd down coming up.
Well, I had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. I mean, he got the ball first, so.
Jocelyn, why are you still in the kitchen?
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Emmanuel Agba that time, able to drop it.
He's hit me on a couple of tight end delays.
Did he?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm in his face every pass, so I mean, I don't. He's throwing off his back foot. I ain't taking that away from him. I'm just saying he's running for his life right now.
Any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
God dang. 63-21, huh?
Yeah, it's bad.
First plays a run with Nwangu. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So, I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew.
I can't. When people call their defense before they see the play, you know, they're set in their ways.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Rolling to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. There's Fuller for a Dolphin touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff. And it also has to frustrate the
I can't do a goddamn thing.
They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
My phone just rings constantly.
Here's Prescott. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
He's just a little bit too big, man, or he would be probably one of the best running backs I've ever had.
First down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Are you still in here?
Down. They need to get to the 28 first. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Damn.
On the give is Nwangu. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On play action, Prescott steps away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And
This
Charles,
getting
that's now
paid.
4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd and 9, Murray eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Oh my God, they'll even win, bro.
Liam Eichenberg, second-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party. handoff here to Nwangu. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by Sanders is good. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for
them. I need him to break
they can
one.
add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football. That could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Another run now for Nwangu. And some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Third and 2, and here's Murray. It's complete to Fuller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Handoff right side, Nwangu.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Murray has the first down and more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. On the draw, it's Nwangu. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, it's Norris. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even...
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Jalen Phillips able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Prescott.
You hear me?
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Hello?
Yo, great, bro.
But
You
not
just
before
quit on
getting
me,
this
dude.
inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in
On my screen,
succession,
right?
both
On
north
screen,
of 20
just
yards.
All right, I'm in a game right now. Jay West is in here too. He can take a look at it.
Jay West.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard
Jay
line.
West.
Yeah.
Now
Bro,
Prescott.
I don't know if it was you watching my stream. You literally just quit on me, bro.
And he can't find
In
the
21
He
receiver.
quit or
seconds
concede?
Brought down.
No, he
Emmanuel
quit.
Ogba
Close app
able
connection
to
to
get
that
in
ball.
there for his
Oh,
second
for real?
sack of the
Yes,
afternoon.
bro, it's on stream. It's literally on stream, bro.
Wow.
Like, all my stats are gone. I need those stats, bro. Like, my team is, I need stats for development, dude.
Yeah, and with the deficit,
Jeff
maybe not
Madden
willing
had
to
like
risk an injury.
4 touchdowns. T.Y. had 3.
What was the
Like,
score?
come
You
on.
ran up the score on them, didn't you?
It was 77-21.
To try again.
Oh, wow.
Bro,
Prescott, he'll take a shot from the end zone. And this is
All right, give me a second, bro.
like, how do you wait all the whole? I think he's gonna concede after half. He
Oh,
looked
this
like
dude's
63 to
he's
something.
getting ready to quit too. So. Yeah, Bills just conceded. Oh my God.
Wait, you talk about Bills and CashLeague?
Yeah.
He ran that game all the way down.
Yeah, but they called a penalty on us.
It was 31-3, and I just picked him in the end zone. They fucking conceded.
That's dumb as shit, man. They be killing me with this dumb shit.
Like, bro, he's not even responding to me, dude. Like, that's
He's not gonna respond.
Here's the thing, too, man. Just take it as a lesson learned. Like, if you really, there's ways to, you can't control what somebody else does, right? So, you got to find workarounds for that. And what I mean by that is, you need to make sure that when you get in those types of games where you're really just putting it on them,
give them something to bet.
you gotta let them have something to keep them entertained and keep them there.
Yeah.
Or they will quit. You know what I'm saying?
This though, bro. My team is low, bro.
Okay, so
my team.
Put yourself in admin's shoes right now. What can we do to change the fact that he just quit on you?
I don't know, dude.
Nothing.
Really There's nothing we can do.
We can't. So what we're trying to do is teach you how to help yourself. Yeah, it's a dumbass, chicken shit move to quit. But you've also got to. This is that next level shit. Like you didn't, I don't think you did anything wrong. I watched your game for a little bit, but you got to give people a little bit to keep them there because they're trying to get XP just the same.
But how is that next level when people are quitting, bro? That's crazy.
It's a different level of maturity. You can't help people quitting, but you can give a little bit and still be in control of the game to where you still get your XP even if you gave up 40 points instead of 20. Mm-hmm. And you still win by fucking 30. Who cares?
You still get your XP, you know what I'm saying?
You get your XP, everybody has their breakouts, everybody's good. Now you guys are talking after the game like good game, GG's.
And knowing in your mind, knowing that you could have really beat the shit out of them.
That's exactly what I just did with the Bills. If you go back and you look at this game, I controlled the entire. I didn't touch the ball until the second quarter against the Bills because he was driving. He put some shit together. I had a sack, fumble, picked up, return for a touchdown.
Okay,
so I was.
But this dude said it wasn't even because he said it's because my old lady was pissed I wasn't paying them any attention. That's why.
Nah, that was bullshit.
Come on now.
20 seconds? That's bullshit. I don't want to hear that dumb shit.
21 seconds, bro. Like, come on.
So the way we do it is when that happens, like he'll get a warning for quitting. He knows he should be able to concede instead of quit. That's why we put that in there is to protect that stuff. So another tip would be when you get yourself in that situation, like midway through the third quarter, send the guy a message and say, "Hey, do you want to concede after 3 or do you want me to chew clock?" And turn chew clock on in the game. Get out of that situation as quick as you can.
Dude, that's crazy. I got to do all that, bro.
Welcome to league play. I mean, that's never going to change. It's always been that way.
Yeah, that shit is.
People quit in CashLeague too. I mean, dude just quit on me.
Yeah, but at least he conceded though. This dude closed out.
Mm-hmm.
And then tried to blame it on his kids and his wife, bro. Like, come on, man.
No, that's human nature. That ain't gonna be the last time this happens either. You can't tell me this is the first time that this has happened to you.
Happens every day, B. Every day. Coward shit, man. Cause that's the same dude that thought he can come in and beat everybody's ass. That ain't the case. He got humbled just now, and he ain't know how to handle it.
But you know what?
Speaking kids and wife, bro.
You know what, Terry? Though, you just proved to the rest of the world that you're just too damn good.
No,
JTDG.
But the score is not gonna reflect that. When people who didn't watch the stream, they ain't gonna know.
Who cares?
Dang.
That's just one of many games, man. Trust me, man.
It sucks. We're not saying that. I know it sucks.
Trust me,
man.
it happens to all. It happens to all of us.
I can tell you right now. Look at my schedule in CashLeague. Okay, he don't let us play CPU, and this is my last games. No, I'll just go through all my fucking games. Okay, get week 1 versus Panthers, conceded. Week 2 versus Giants, conceded. Week 3, forced win from the Jets. Week 4, forced win from the fucking Cowboys. Played the CPU. No, I didn't play the CPU. I got CPU week 5, so that was a forced win. Browns, conceded, left the fucking league. Bills, week 7, conceded.
Every have no one close app on you, bro.
It don't matter. I'm not getting that shit.
You know, when they concede, you still get your stats, though.
I get that. But I'm not getting 4 quarters worth of play either. And then you factor that in with the forced wins and shit. Like, dude, come on. Like, you talk about developing. I'm trying to catch y'all motherfuckers. And I can't fucking do it because that's why we allow people to play the CPU, but keep it respectable. Don't put up 70 points on the computer.
Oh, see, bro, just force me for me on CPU, bro. I'm not gonna have no close game on the CPU.
Well, CPU, I mean, they will surprise you. You will lose some games from time to time on all Madden. The force is the only surefire way to get your dub. But I've went through 7 fucking weeks for this shit. I went through the same shit that you have. The only difference is, my people conceded. But the damn, what's his name? Trey? Yeah. Trey gave me a forced win versus him. So I'm like, God dang. I can't, I've got like a dev game that I can't get in, and here we are at week 8, and so that player has missed out on fucking XP then, ever since it popped up. Because we can't play CPU.
Fuck around and let the Saints beat y'all, man. Damn. Shit, if Michael Thomas was in the game, he'd be killing our ass.
Yeah, where is he? I just noticed that. Where is Michael Thomas?
Yeah, injured. And then they just lost Deontay Harris. That fucking play at the end of the first half, that shit pissed me off so bad. Our defense is so horrible. Punt that shit. Pittsburgh doing some work out there.
Man, I just came off that game. I didn't even watch that game.
That's pass interference. Offensive pass interference.